This is Josiah Plays Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark. We are here in Lithmyathar, the Rebel Drow encampment. I've got my companions Nathira and Valen with me. My character, as always, is Fire Snake, the rogue Shadow Dancer Weapon Master. And, we're going around and we're just exploring the town right now and talking to everybody. So we're going to talk to this Commander Imloth. Let's see if we can talk to these people while they're fighting.
I greet you.
They have to focus on their drills.
Well met, friend. Well met. Out of the way. Come on, make room.
Seems reasonable enough. Commander Imloth.
Commander Imloth, at your service.
The Drow commander gives you a brisk salute.
Is there anything you need? I'm pretty busy training my troops, but I can spare a few moments if it'll help you against the Val'Sharess and her followers.
You sound like a real voice actor. This is Bob from accounting. Alright, looks like you're training your troops pretty hard. It's for their own good. I've seen the kind of enemies they're going to have to face when we finally go up against the Val'Sharess and her army. They need all the training they can get. Can you tell me about the army of the Val'Sharess? The Val'Sharess commands a massive army, and it's not just the Drow who follow her. She's recruited all sorts of Underdark creatures to her cause. Beholders, Illithid, and even the undead. Tell me about these Beholders. The information we have is that a hive of Beholders somewhere to the west of here has aligned itself with the Val'Sharess. That's bad news. Even one Beholder is more trouble than I like. Of course, all our problems could be solved if someone could kill off the Beholder tyrant that rules the hive. Without her, the entire colony would collapse, and the Val'Sharess would lose her Beholder allies. You got any advice for fighting a Beholder? Try to find some kind of magic resistance to protect against those beams they shoot from their eyes. Their rays can cause pain, death, paralysis, disintegration. Well, you get the idea. If possible, try to get in close. The Beholders use their eye beams and spells in battle, but in close-up physical combat, they aren't nearly as effective. Alright, thanks. Tell me about the Illithid. You probably know them better as Mind Flayers. You know, those creatures with the tentacles. The Val'Sharess must have convinced the Elder Brains to side with her. Elder Brains? The Illithid live in scattered colonies, each one ruled by a giant Elder Brain. But the communities aren't isolated. The Brains all communicate with each other, and they all work together. If it was simply a matter of killing off an Elder Brain, we could just attack Zorvak Moor to the west. But that wouldn't stop the other Illithid from joining the Val'Sharess. If we could negotiate with the Elder Brains, we might be able to convince them all to abandon the Val'Sharess, but to do that, someone has to go into Zorvak Muir. I could go negotiate with the Zorvak Muir Elder Brain. I'm a great negotiator. Go into an Illithid settlement. You're braver than I am, Fire. I better give you some tips, just in case things don't go smoothly. You have to find some way to shield your mind against them. The Mind Flayers are physically weak, but they can destroy your mind with their very thoughts. Of course, their powers aren't much use against creatures with no mind of their own, like undead or golems. The Illithid are terrified of those kinds of creatures. So maybe I want to go get the golems first before I go... See, I like the fact that if you ask everybody in town about this shit, some clues start to emerge that suggest to you what best order you should do the things in. Because there's 5 different quests, there's 5 different places to go so far. And I like the fact that there's sort of an ideal order. You want to do the Beholders. No, you need to do the Illithid late in the process so that you've already eliminated some of the other allies and gain some allies of your own so that you can convince them. You want to do the golems before you do the illithids, probably. I mean, I could be wrong. This could all just be nothing, but I think if you do them in a certain order, you get much better results. Alright. Tell me about the undead. We have reports of undead moving from the caverns in the west to join the Val'Sharess and her forces. We suspect some type of cult is behind it, though we don't have any details. A few times we got reports of undead on the move, and we tried a quick sneak attack, hoping to thin their numbers. But then we found out that undead are immune to sneak attack, and things went horribly wrong. But we didn't stand a chance, especially against the vampires. Vampires aren't easy to kill. The undead are immune to most normal attacks, and even magic has a limited effect. And even if we manage to take down one of the vampire leaders, we know they'll be back. A dead vampire just turns into a cloud of mist and flies away. The only way to kill them for good is to catch one in its coffin and drive a stake through its black heart. Problem is, we don't know where those coffins are, and even if we did, I doubt we'd be able to get to them. That's more the kind of job for heroes like you, Fire. Let me ask you some other questions. My expertise is limited. I know something about the enemies who've allied themselves with the Val'Sharess, the Holders, Illithid, and the Undead. Beyond that, I doubt I could tell you much. Sounds like a mistake. A mistake. I get it, Nox. Can you tell me about the army of the Val'Sharess? The Val'Sharess? Oh, he's already said this. I'm looking for allies against the Val'Sharess. I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our defenses are thin enough as it is. I can't spare a single recruit. Not like any of us common soldiers would be of much use to you anyway. My soldiers are effective in large numbers, but little more than fodder one-on-one. I just hope they can stand up to those monsters the Val'Sharess is going to throw at us. Monsters, what do you mean? Alright, when he already said this, looking for allies. I want to ask you some more questions. Tell me something about yourself, Commander. There's not much to tell, really. As you can see, I am one of the Drow. Like most here, I spent my early years as part of Drow society, a savage world of cruel and senseless violence. I distinguished myself in battle, and the matron mother of my house elevated me to a position of prominence in her army. But despite my success, I knew something was wrong with my life. We Drow are a corrupt people. Our own evil consumes us. It devours us. I knew I had to escape. I fled Drow society, searching for the worshippers of Illustrae, hoping to find a better way. In time, my search brought me here, to the Seer and her followers. Now, I use my experience to train others so they can help in the fight against the Val'Sharess and her army. Alright, I'll be going now. Commander gives you another salute and turns back to his troops. These people aren't going to say anything new.
I greet you.
The Val'Sharess. If we kill her, I hope she doesn't get Val'Sharess-resurrected. Yeah, I did say that just now. A mistake. Alright, we're gonna talk to the boatman now, who is apparently a big old weirdo.
Welcome.
The figure before you is completely covered by a heavy robe. You try to peer into the shadows of their hood, but are unable to pierce the blackness. It speaks to you in a gurgling hiss.
I am Cavalis of the Dark River. I alone can navigate its treacherous currents. All others will be swept away or dragged down beneath its murky depths.
Snake Man?
I've been waiting for you.
You've been waiting for me.
I hear the Dark River's voice. It whispers secrets like the dying gurgles of a drowning man. I know why you have come. You seek to destroy the Valsharess. Her death is your release. I can help you with this. I know the secrets of the islands. The Dark River whispers them to me when I glide across her waters.
What are you? Are we gonna have a Tunox mask situation here? Why are you helping me?
The soul of the Valsharess is black and cold. She hungers to conquer. She yearns to rule every inch of every corner of the Underdark. Even the wild currents of the Dark River. Her power is growing, and soon she will enslave the Dark River itself, bending its untamed waters to her whims and will. That cannot happen. That is why I will take you to the islands.
What are you?
I am Cavalis of the Dark River. I am navigator, guide, and keeper of its secrets. And I alone can take you to the islands you must visit.
But are you a drow or a durgar? Something else?
I am something else. I can take you across the Dark River and to the islands you must visit if you wish to destroy the Valsharess. More than this, you do not need to know.
Die, you freak! Why would you even? Tell me about these islands.
The islands of the Dark River are places of secrets, places of power and danger. In these places, you might find something to aid you against the Valsharess and her great army. But though there are many tiny islands, there are two of particular note: the Isle of the Maker, and an island that is now home to a strange town that appeared from nowhere.
Tell me about the Isle of the Maker.
The Isle of the Maker is the home of an ancient Durgar sorcerer. The Maker has not been seen for many centuries, yet his creations, the golems, still wander the island. If you could find the Maker, you might convince him to lend his golems to your cause. Or if the Maker is no more, you might find a way to control his creations. More than this I cannot tell you, as I have never actually landed on the Isle of the Maker. It is a Durgar island, and I am not welcome there.
So that's the Golem place. And tell me about this strange town.
For many centuries, that island was deserted. Then suddenly a small settlement appeared overnight. But this is no ordinary Underdark city. The creatures there are from the surface. They are cousins of the drow. Elves, you surfacers call them. But they have wings, Such creatures are not normally found down here. They avoid contact with me, though they may speak with you.
Surface elves? What the fuck?
But there is something else on the island as well. Something magical. I can feel its power as my boat floats by the shores, though its exact nature is hidden from me. I suspect this magic is the source of the town's strange appearance. If you could harness such power, you could use it against the Valsharess.
The journal's been updated. You've learned that the Isle of the Maker was once home to a powerful Duergar wizard who retired there to perfect the art of creating golems. If this wizard still lives, he might be able to help you against the Valsharess. If he's dead, you still might be able to use his creations in the coming battle. Should you wish to investigate the island, Cavalis the Boatman can take you there. Cavalis the Boatman can take you to the strange town that appeared seemingly overnight. Though he didn't provide many details, he did mention that the town is made up of winged elves. I don't remember him saying winged elves. These strange elves might be able to help you against the Valsharess or the Averial. Alright, let me drink some water. I want to ask you something else.
I know much about the river's black waters. I know something of the islands these waters surround. But about your world, the world of earth and dry land, I know little.
Are you helping me? What are you? I need help against the Valsharess.
You seek to destroy the Valsharess. Her death is your release. I can help you with this. I know the secrets of the islands. The dark river whispers them to me when I glide across her waters.
We're going now. The cowled figure says nothing. As you walk away, you can feel its hidden eyes watching you from beneath the shadows of its hood. Alright, I'm not ready to go to any islands yet, but we've found out about them at least from him. Let's go zoom fast. Alright, let's take a look at our map here. We've been to the training grounds, we've been to the gates. We have not been inside any of the buildings. We've been to those training grounds. We've been to the ale gardens. And we've been to the docks. And we've been to the armory and forge. So I think there's just... Did we ever talk to these people after the little...
Yes? Do make it quick!
Thank you for helping us. House Mavir insists on provoking fights with us despite our best efforts to avoid them. Had you not stepped in, I'm afraid the situation would have become violent. I'm glad to see you understand the need to remain united against the Valsharess. It's good to know the seer has put her faith in one so wise. So wise. Dat 8 wisdom level of wise.
What?
Alright, we've got a high wizard over here that I haven't talked to. He is highly wizardic. High wizard... Gulhrees. Oh, he's overpowering. Dude, I'm level 19 and this guy's overpowering, so he really is a fucking high wizard. They ain't playing.
Greetings.
He's also got an invisible body. This drow is obviously a mage of great power. He stares at you intently, as if trying to read your very thoughts. After several uncomfortable seconds, he finally speaks.
You are not the one the seer foretold, are you not?
You are the one the seer foretold, are you not? Normally, I don't put much faith in her visions, but you seem capable for a surfacer. I am Gulris, High Wizard of House Mavir. I have a large inventory of magical supplies you might find useful in your efforts to defeat the Valsharess. Given the circumstances, my prices are quite reasonable. I'm trying to save you all. Can't you just give me the items? Ah, the key word there is trying. There is no guarantee you will succeed, despite what the seer believes. And if you fail, I want to make sure I'm given fair compensation. Should the battle go against House Mavir and the seer's rebels, I want to be able to make a quick escape. And I'd rather travel with a pocket full of gold than empty-handed. Escape? You'd abandon everyone here? I'm a powerful wizard, but I can't turn the tide of battle alone. If I see defeat is inevitable, then why should I stay behind to be slaughtered when my magic can help me escape? Serving House Mavir had its privileges, power, prestige, but I can find such things in the service of any drow house whose high wizard might happen to have an unfortunate accident. If everyone here is going to die anyway, it only makes sense that I should try to rebuild my life and position somewhere else, doesn't it? You're a deceitful, backstabbing coward. I like the irony of the fact that I'm calling him deceitful and backstabbing when I am a shadow dancer rogue who literally hides from people and then backstabs them all the time. I'm a drow. Did you really expect anything less? It is our cunning that has allowed us to survive, to thrive in the Underdark. But they just neither the time nor the place for philosophical discussions. And if you find a way to stop the Valsharess, it will all be moot anyway. Well, do you have any advice for stopping the Valsharess? I'm afraid I can't help you there, though you might want to speak to Kavalis down by the docks. A strange character, but one who knows secrets even I can't fathom. You get it? Fathom, because he sails the deeps. Fathom. Okay. I want to ask you some other questions. I don't know that I could tell you much the seer hasn't already, but go ahead, ask your questions. Why is a high wizard out here hawking his wares? Over the years, I have accumulated a significant collection of magical wares. However, with the army of the Valsharess approaching, I would prefer to have my assets in a more liquid form. Should the battle go against House Mavir and the Seer's rebels? Alright, he's already said that. I'll ask you something else. What do you know about the Seer? I know she is a follower of Illustrae, as are many of the drow with her. This makes her unpopular with many of House Mavir's supporters. Old prejudices die hard. I, however, take a more realistic view of the current situation. House Mavir is weak and vulnerable. We need the Seer and her drow. It is a marriage of convenience. Of course, I don't plan to be here should this marriage end badly. If you fail to stop the Valsharess, I won't hesitate to make my escape from this doomed camp. Do you have any advice for stopping the Valsharess? No, I already asked him that. Well, do you know anything about the Valsharess? I know very little, though not for lack of trying. She has powerful magic under her control. Some say she has bound an archdevil to her will. In any case, my spells can learn nothing. But I don't need any magic to know that she will destroy all who oppose her, including everyone in this camp. Of course, I already have a plan for my escape, should you fail to stop her. This guy really likes talking about his escape. Tell me about House Mavir. A tragic tale of lost opportunities and poorly chosen alliances. House Mavir was once a power to be reckoned with in the great drow city of Mernzo Baranzan. But House Mavir chose to side against the Valsharess rather than accept a subservient role as her ally. The results of that misguided decision are evident all around you. Now it seems the long history of House Mavir is going to come to a final and inescapable end, unless you somehow manage to stop the Valsharess and her great army. Alright, let me see your inventory. Reaction is unfavorable. Alright, he got a bunch of wizard robes. Oh, dude, boots of striding +6. Holy shit, how much do those cost? Oh my god. 80,000, okay. Belted guiding lights. Not a lesser, a better belted guiding light. Some legit braces of armor. Some serious cloaks of fortification, which are fucking awesome, by the way. Very expensive though. Some serious nymph cloaks. He got a bow called Forever that costs almost 300,000 gold. I'll be paying off that debt forever. Holy shit. Okay, that's an amazing fucking bow. It's a +6 bow, and it lets you use 5 points of strength bonus, and it creates unlimited fire arrows. That bow is sick. And he's got some other bullshit weapons I don't care about. He's got lots of scrolls and potions. Unlimited potions of heal? Ooh, unlimited potions of heal. Buying 9 so I can complete this stack on him. Alright, what else he got? Rods of Resurrection, Amulets of Will, huge will saves, Ring of Protection +6. Damn, son. Ring of Clear Thought +6. Iron Skin Ring. Wow! That's a good ring. Amulet of Natural Armor +6. Wow, 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 wow. This guy's got the stuff, man. And some healer's kits and other random bullshit items I don't care about. Okay. That guy has the stuff. Hey, what's up, Cuddly Panda? How you doing? Yeah, this is Neverwinter Nights Hordes of the Underdark expansion. How are you doing? Unlimited fire arrows. I know, right, Nox? But I'm not going to buy anything from him right now. Well, I bought a couple potions from him. I'm down to 7,700 gold. After I spent almost all my gold enchanting up my sword and making it godlike. I got a fire sword. What do we have going on with the book piles? The books lay piled atop each other with little in the way of rhyme or reason, as if someone was interrupted while in the process of returning them to their place. Desperan River? The Desperan River, really? A book that could not be more irrelevant to this game. Import last. I'm not going to read these random Forgotten Realms lore books that are not relevant to this game's plot. Those are just random books from the original Neverwinter Nights. If you are an evil subrace.
I greet you.
This guard is standing at attention as you approach. He barely acknowledges you as he says, Matron Myroon is not accepting visitors. Who's Matron Myroon? She's the ruler of House Mavir. The seer and her rebel followers are here at the pleasure of Matron Myroon, but the matron is not seeing visitors at this time. What is this building? This tower is the stronghold of House Mavir. Since the rebel refugees arrived, Matron Myroon has secluded herself inside. No one is allowed to see her. Goodbye. The guard doesn't reply, but merely continues to stand rigidly at attention.
What do you want?
Alright, they say the same thing. Nothing special about this object. It looks pretty special to me. Right. What if I just try to waltz in there? What if I just try again? He's gonna keep harassing me. We talked to all these people. Alright, we've talked to everybody that's not in a building now. Now this building here is the Temple of Lolth, but this has been converted to the place where the seer is, right? Yeah, this is the seer place, okay. So we've got the seer place, and we've got House Mavir, which is where the matron is, and we can't go in there. So then we've got this building, which is the Lith Myathar Public House. Let's see what's in there. The Lith Myathar Public House. All these people are gonna look the same, right? They're still just an evil subrace of elves. Oh, there's a matron mother here. No special description, though. Deanne, must be House Deanne, I guess.
Well met.
Alistrae teaches us to be tolerant of others even when they despise us.
Well met. Well met.
House Mavir has vowed to help us, but I don't know if we can trust them.
Well met. Well met.
What the fuck is happening over here? Are they worshipping the fire? Because I can get behind that.
I greet you.
House Mavir spits on us, but those hypocrites want us to stick around for the fighting. Yeah.
I greet you. Well, hello to you.
They're worshipping this ring of burning head people. This seems intriguing to me. This satchel clasp, the satchel clasp is hooked and drawn to ensure its contents don't spill out. Does anybody care if I take this stuff? Well, I'm taking it. This is a black crate. Like it's been burned. A sturdy crate made from the type of black stone that is usually found in the areas of the Underdark that are inhabited by the Drow. Alright, so it's made of black stone. It hasn't been burned. So the matron mother is here.
I greet you.
Speak to the matron mother if you wish, but I'll be watching you.
I greet you.
Alright, let's speak to the matron mother.
Yes? What do you want?
Though her clothes are somewhat worn, this drow female is obviously no mere noble. Despite her shabby state and meager surroundings, she still exudes an air of arrogant confidence. So, you are the rival that the seer believes will save us all? A human male? I'm not impressed. What did you just call me? So, you've not heard the term rival before? It's what we drow call one of human blood. It's not an insult. Well, not exactly. The drow suddenly laughs. I find you amusing, for a surfacer. I am Brisefe, matron mother of House Diani. At least, what's left of it. She points at the two nearby guards. As you can see, House Diani has fallen on hard times indeed. I don't even have a daughter plotting to overthrow me, and nothing for her to claim if she did. What happened to House Diani? We made the mistake of challenging the Valsharess, but unlike House Mavir, we had no ancestral home outside the cities we could retreat to. You should have just made a new ancestral home, like that fucking guy in Amalur. Our armies were slaughtered. My daughters hunted down and slain one by the Red Sisters, assassins who served the Valsharess. Only I escaped. Alone, except for my last two bodyguards, I came like a beggar to the door of House Mavir, once our bitter rival, now our ally against the Valsharess. A fate far more humiliating than death. House Mavir gave me shelter. They brought me here with them when they fled the city. Now I sit and wait for their own final fall, so I may enjoy it even as they enjoyed mine. They took you in, and now you revel in their destruction? They took me in so they could gloat over my defeat. The matron mother of House Mavir helped me escape, only to prolong my suffering. My misery brings her some small measure of joy. I know this because I would have done the same had our positions been reversed, and I endured the humiliation because I knew I would get to witness House Mavir's own destruction. You're a bitter, bitter woman. I once ruled one of the great houses. Servants bowed down before me. I was bathed in oils and perfumes. Now I am reduced to living in squalor at the whim of a rival house, crammed into a common barracks with the despicable followers of Illustrae. But I am not bitter. Not anymore. My life is a festering pit of despair, but I have found one joy, one small glimmer of happiness. Though I am beaten, I will have the pleasure of watching House Mavir fall by my side. Oh, good to see you're making the most of this time. Brisefe laughs. Yes, nothing heals the wounds of your own defeats like watching others fall. The Valsharess will destroy House Mavir and the Seer. I just hope I'm here to see it. So tell me about House Mavir. They are a doomed and desperate house. They have allowed these refugees, followers of Illustrae no less, to make camp on their ancestral home. The matron mother still clings to the pathetic belief that she may somehow survive what lies ahead. She has even banished her own daughter for fear of the girl trying to take over. Her daughter? Yes, her daughter Josiah, matron Myroon's sole surviving heir. She's in the Mavir public house, living in exile, while her mother keeps herself locked away in the tower to the north. You see, Josiah is ambitious, and given the falling fortunes of the house, the seeds of a coup are easily sown. Myroon is afraid of her daughter, but she's also afraid to have her killed. So she keeps her alive, but at a safe distance. It increases House Mavir's chance of survival. If either mother or daughter is slain, the other might somehow escape. Though I wouldn't count on it. I want to ask you something else. Once, my guards would have taken your tongue for daring to ask the matron mother of House Deanne a question without permission. But now, go ahead. Ask and I will answer. Tell me about the seer. She gives a snort of contempt. She is a follower of Illustrae, that's all you need to know. She's an affront to everything the matron mothers stand for. That is why I find these last days at House Mavir so delicious. Forced to side with followers of Illustrae in a desperate and futile act of self-preservation. But House Mavir cannot escape its fate. Like House Deanne, it will fall before the Val'sharess, and nothing, not the seer, and not even you, can stop its destruction. Well, we'll see about that. I'm here to stop some destruction by doing some destruction. What do you know about the Val'sharess? She is what every matron mother wishes to become. Powerful, ruthless, driving her enemies before her in a war of conquest and destruction. Though I despise her, I also admire her. I saw the full extent of her power when she leveled House Deanne, and she has grown stronger since. You cannot defeat her. Nobody can. House Mavir and the Seer are both doomed. What do you know about this camp? This camp is doomed. The Seer foolishly places her hopes in you, and House Mavir is desperate enough to join them. An alliance of enemies, united against a foe that will eradicate them all. But I have seen the full scope of the Val'sharess's power. Everyone here will be destroyed. That's why I'm here. To watch others fall as House Deanne did, to revel in their destruction. I'm gonna be going now. There's something very wrong with you. Go, stay, what do I care? Everyone in this camp is doomed anyway. I'm just here to enjoy the suffering. Alright, Matron Mother Breezefay, you're not a good person. You're not a good person and I don't like you.
Well met.
I
The
greet
Seer
you.
and Illustrae will guide us safely through. Yeah, I don't think they will though. I will guide everybody safely through. I'm gonna handle this shit.
Well met.
Well met. I greet you.
Well
Not really
met.
saying anything there.
well met.
Why, hello there. Pleased to meet you.
There's some drow pictures on the wall made of dots. I guess those are supposed to be mosaics, basically. There's not an upstairs to this place? If this is where people are staying, shouldn't there be an upstairs with some bedrooms and shit? Oh, I know, I guess they're just sleeping on fucking little bedrolls on the ground. Sleeping on bedrolls. Alright, what other buildings are there? The Corral. We've been there and there. We have not yet been to the Mavir public house. That's the only place in town we haven't been. There's one entrance right there. There's another entrance. There's another entrance. With Myathar. Oh, man.
I greet you.
Ithmaethar was much better off before the seer showed up. Ah, there's the seer, the daughter of the matron mother. This young drow wears the dress of nobility, and her eyes possess the hunger and ambition of youth.
I greet you. I greet you.
I think these guys are all sort of saying the same stuff that we've heard.
Why, hello there. Pleased to
Before.
meet you.
Minotaur statues.
Yes, is there something
Wait,
you need?
No, no, there's not. Minotaur statues. They look like they're just ready to ram a pillar. You see her from across the room? Oh, Nox. Why they have Minotaur statues, I couldn't tell you. More maybe guards. More randos.
Why, hello there.
I greet you.
Pleased to meet you. Why, hello there. Pleased to meet you.
There's a drow dresser over here. And a drow chest. This chest appears to be crafted out of the black shimmering stone usually found in the drow inhabited regions of the Underdark. A little bit of loot. There's one door out of here. There's another door. And there's the door I came in. I guess. Exit, exit, exit. So again, there doesn't seem to be like a way to a second floor or anything. Well, she's obviously who we're here to meet.
I greet you.
This soldier is obviously a bodyguard of the nearby female drow. He fixes you with a steely gaze, analyzing the threat you might represent. You may speak to the exalted daughters of Seer, but don't try anything. We won't let anything happen to the heir of House Mavir.
I greet you.
Alright. She got a fancy robe. You know she's gonna be important.
Get on with it.
This female drow appears younger than many of the others in the camp, though it is obvious from her bearing that she is a person of importance.
So, you are the Riven the seer has put her faith in. Fire Snake, isn't it? My name is Josiah, only daughter and sole surviving heir to Matron Myroon of House Mavir. I was hoping you would come to see me, Fire Snake. I have an offer for you, but it would draw too much attention if I had sought you out. But since you've stumbled over to me...
Draw attention? From who? What are you talking about? This is where she tries to enlist me to help kill her mom and take over the house, I think. I mean, I don't know, actually. I don't remember anything about this. But that's just what I'm guessing.
House Mavir, my house, has fallen on hard times. Matron Myroon, my mother, has brought us to the very brink of destruction. Many believe it is time for a change. Many believe I should rule. Of course, my mother is no fool. She understands the danger I represent, which is why she exiled me from the tower where she now dwells. She thinks she's safe inside the high walls. Obviously, she isn't as safe as she thinks. I know this is how we were brought up, but there is another path you can take, one that isn't fraught with betrayal and death. Illustrae can... Don't throw your guard in my face. We can't all run away to the surface. Some of us have to survive down here in the Underdark, and that means plotting to assure my own future. My mother thinks I am no longer a threat, but I have more support than she knows. All I need to complete my coup is an assassin powerful enough to kill her and her bodyguard.
You're being pretty open about this. Aren't you afraid of being found out?
Matron Myrune already suspects I'm plotting against her, but rumors and hearsay aren't enough to make her act. She can't kill off her last surviving heir without indisputable proof. If you were to tell her what I told you, it would just be another unsubstantiated rumor. She's not going to move against me based on anything you tell her.
You want me to kill your own mother?
The tiefling shakes his head in disgust. These are the kind of allies we're counting on to stand with us against the Val'Sharess. She laughs. Surely you aren't surprised. This is the way of the Drow. The matron mothers raise their daughters, knowing full well we are scheming to replace them as soon as we come of age.
I won't be a party to this horrible crime.
You are quick to condemn me, Firesnake, but you don't have all the facts. You shouldn't judge me until you know the whole story. I know my mother. She doesn't believe we can defeat the Val'Sharess, and she's afraid. Do you really believe she will fight by the Seer's side when the Val'Sharess attacks? Matron Myrune will betray your Seer the first chance he gets. I, however, actually believe we can defeat the Val'Sharess. I won't turn on my allies at the first sign of trouble.
Man, I want to make an insight check on this shit. Because she could just as easily just be lying to me right now. Why should I believe someone who's trying to kill her own mother?
Consider this, Firesnake. Matron Myrune has lost her ambition. She would rather serve the Val'Sharess than die. I still have my ambition, and I won't bow so easily before our common enemy.
What do I have to do?
The plan is simple enough. I will give you my signet ring. Take this to the guards outside my mother's tower to the north. They have already sworn their allegiance to me. Show them the ring, and they will let you into the tower while they summon my mother and her guard Tebamar. When they arrive, kill them. If you do this, I will see you are amply rewarded. 20,000 gold pieces, not to mention the knowledge that House Mavir will stand with you when the Val'Sharess comes.
Alright, I might do it.
The Drow smiles, and you can't help but feel a chill. Excellent. Take my signet ring and show it to the guards by the tower to the north. After that, the rest is up to you.
Satisfied that she has what she wants from you, Zasir dismisses you with a simple wave of her hand.
I have the fiery blood of a demon in my veins, but sometimes the things the Drow are willing to do makes even my blood run cold. This is a dangerous game, Fire. Once you become involved in the politics of the Drow, you can never be sure who to trust. I hope you aren't getting in over your head.
Well, I'm not necessarily going to do it. I just want to accept the quest. You've accepted Zasir's offer and agreed to assassinate her mother. She's given you a ring to get you past the guards outside House Mavir, but once inside, you're on your own.
Get on with it.
What are you doing back here, Firesnake? People will go suspicious if they see us talking so often.
I want to ask you some questions.
The Drow shakes her head. No, that wouldn't be a good idea. If people see us speaking too often, my mother will grow suspicious and more careful. We have to act as soon as possible.
I have questions about this mission.
Very well, but make them quick. If we are seen conversing too often, my mother might grow suspicious and have you eliminated.
Yeah, good luck with that. Do you know how many Drow I've already killed? Your mom will have to pack a fucking lunch.
Then I'll need to find another assassin.
I still don't know why I should help you with this.
You mean apart from the fact that you've already promised to do so? Very well, consider this. Mother Myroon doesn't believe we can defeat the Valsharess. She will turn on you and the Seer at the earliest opportunity, then go crawling to the Valsharess on her belly, begging to get back in her good graces. But I have the ambition she lacks. I won't grovel before the Valsharess. I will stand against her. With me as matron mother, you can count on House Mavir to remain true to your cause.
What if I tell your mother what you're planning?
Do you really think she'll believe you? A rivel from the service? Rumors of my plots and schemes are commonplace. She dismisses them out of hand. And even if she did heed your warning, she's more likely to kill you than me. I am her last surviving daughter, whereas you're just a would-be assassin.
Why did she banish you instead of killing you?
I'm her last surviving heir. If she has me killed, the bloodline of House Mavir dies with me. She isn't willing to take such a drastic step, not without proof of my plotting. She may have her suspicions, and she may have heard rumors and hearsay, but she's afraid to act, and that will be her undoing. By the time she realizes her mistake, it will be too late.
Alright, what am I supposed to do again? This here sighs and shakes her head, and she's just face-palming like, who is this idiot that I hired?
I'm beginning to wonder if I made a mistake choosing you to be my agent. Listen closely this time, and I'll explain it again. The plan is simple enough. Take my signet ring to the guards outside my mother's tower to the north. They have already sworn their allegiance to me. Show them the ring, and they will let you into the tower while they summon my mother and her guard Tabamar. When they arrive, kill them. Is that simple enough?
I'll ask you about something else. I'll be going now. Alright. Well, I've accepted the quest, but
I greet you.
I don't know that that means I'm necessarily going to do the thing. Alright, I believe we've done everything we can do in Lith Myathar for now. So now it comes down to choosing a quest. We can go to the docks and go out to one of the islands, or we can go out the west gate and go try to find our way to the undead, the beholders, or the illithid. I think we should go to the strange island town first. Here's why. Alright, golems. If we go to the golem place, I'm going to have to fight some golems. And golems are immune to sneak attack and crits, so it's going to be harder for me to kill them. So I might as well save that until I've leveled up a little bit more, so I'll be a little bit more prepared to fight the golems. Same thing with the undead. Beholders I don't want to do next because I want to go there with maximum power in terms of enemy being weakened and allies being strengthened, so that maybe I can get the beholders to choose not to ally. Kind of the same thing with the illithid. So what that means is I want to do this in the order of like Strange Island Town. Then, who's harder, probably? Undead or golems? Well, I'll probably do golems second. Then undead. then Illithid, then Beholders, maybe? Or maybe Beholders, then Illithid. I don't know. But we're going to Strange Island Town first, where there are apparently winged surface elves. Let's see if we can find our way back to the docks. Oh, hey, this is a building I can apparently go in. Barred from the other side. These are like ruined houses. Oh. Of course I can't go in there. Oh! I could fuck around with a daughter's ambition right now. There's some things to consider. First of all, let's talk to my people.
I am yours to command.
Yeah, we've already had this conversation.
I am yours to command.
How are you doing? Is anything wrong? He shrugs.
I'm fine. I have a sudden urge to kill everyone and everything about me, but that's nothing new. I'm a tiefling with a demon's blood after all.
That's all for now.
Yes, is there something you need? I suppose we can spare a few moments away from our quest to speak. What do you want to talk about?
How are you doing? Is anything wrong?
I'm doing as well as can be expected, though I will feel better when all this is over.
Alright, so I can't talk to them about that quest. I might be able to talk to the seer about it. I kind of doubt it though, but I think I'm gonna try. Go over here and talk to the seer. See what she has to say.
I trust all goes well. Have you any news to report? Have you made any progress in your efforts to weaken the Valsharess and her followers?
Nah, I've already asked her all these questions. Nothing new. So at this point, I could just go in to the other house, and I don't know. The thing is, I don't know who I'm supposed to side with, because she says her mother's gonna betray the seer, and she won't betray the seer, but she could just totally be lying. So how do I know who's really gonna back the seer? I don't know if I can go in here and like talk to the matron mother about this first and then decide whether or not to kill her. I really wish I could do insight checks in this game.
What do you want?
The seer said to show you this ring. The guard suddenly seems very nervous. The seer gave you that? She's ready to move now? He glances quickly from side to side, trying to see if anyone is watching. Some of the guards inside are still loyal to Matron Myroon. Others are wavering between her and Josiah. Those ones won't fight you, but they won't help you either. Hurry, go inside and we'll summon the matron. If you act quickly, you can probably kill her and Captain Tebamar before they realize what's going on. But can I talk to her is the question. Matron Mother Myroon. Standard descriptor. Oh, this guy's got a big old scythe. Alright, so here's the Matron Mother. My crew is all right here. You got Captain Tebamar, who is apparently effortless, and a couple of guards, and then these other guards aren't going to get involved, apparently. Alright, well I'm not worried about this fight. I'm sure I can maul these people, but I don't know if I should maul these people. The matron mother Myroon, Triple M, gives you a scornful glance, then turns to the drow beside her.
Who is this male, Tebamar? Why did your guards let him in?
I'm not sure, matron mother. Allow me to find out for you. The captain turns to you. Who are you? How did a human male like you get past the guards outside? My name is Firesnake. I work for the Seer. Tebamar frowns. Firesnake, the Seer's great savior. I've heard of you, but what business do you have here in the House Mavir Tower? How did you get past the guards? I don't know what to do here. I wish I could ask her some questions before I just... Well, let me try number 2 and see where that goes. I came to warn you. Zasir wants the matron dead.
Of course Zasir wants to kill me. I'd be disappointed if she did not. But she lacks the ambition and the power to act.
Matron Myroon laughs. Zasir has been exiled. She can plot all she wants, but she can't get to the matron mother here inside the tower. Can't she? She wanted me to kill you. So now we've switched alliances, Fire? It would be nice if you warned me before you jump sides like that. I prefer to know whose side I'm on in case a fight breaks out. You mean you've just been playing Zasir this whole time, Fire? You have a real knack for drow politics. I find that disturbing. Tebamar gives the matron a worried glance. It appears your daughter is more ambitious than you thought. Maybe it has become too dangerous to let her live. I'm not about to execute my last surviving heir merely on the words of this riddle, Tebamar. Find out if he has proof. She gave me her ring to get me past the guards. Tebamar nods. Yes, it all makes sense now. The guards outside must be working with Zasir. Myroon sighs. You know what to do, Tebamar. Deal with Zasir and give this riddle some type of reward. House Mavir thanks you for this information, Firesnake. Please accept this amulet as a sign of our gratitude. I think I deserve a little more than that. Zasir would have killed me if not for this riddle, Tebamar. Why don't you give Firesnake your weapon, since he seems to be doing your job anyway? Nice. Tebamar grits his teeth, but hands over his weapon. Of course. Wait, that's my voice. Of course, Matron. The guards will show you out now, and I will take care of my daughter personally. Not sure that I like that outcome very much. Oh, I shifted my alignment towards evil. Wait, by choosing not to assassinate someone, I shifted my actions toward evil. Hold the fuck on! Now that's a first. That is a first. Choosing not to murder someone made me go toward evil. Let's see what we got. She gave me some kind of amulet. Will +8. Holy fuck, that's a lot of will. And Tebamar's Scythe. +5 keen, massive criticals. That is a beast mode scythe. And what does the journal say now? You've betrayed Zasir to her mother, Matron Myroon of House Mavir. Hopefully Myroon will remember your loyalty to her when the army of the Val Sharess is on her doorstep. Maybe. Oh, oh god, they've staked the heads here. One of which is Zasir's. Alright, so they won't let me back in to talk to her, so I think what I'm gonna do...
What do you want?
Is, reload my save and not do it that way. You evil non-murderer. What went right here? What went right here? Well, whatever. Time to attack.
Who?
Valen's already wrecking shop. I haven't even had time to stealth yet, and he's already killing 18 people. Oh, did you see my sneak attack flurry of awesome right there? I just dropped out of stealth and popped off a fucking 53 and a 59 instantly on her. Some of which is fire damage, yeah. Here, take a quick fucking 112 piece, lady. Let's get Captain Tebema. I just hit him for 80. Just hit him for 80. My character is over fucking powered. Goodbye, mother. Quickly, secure the tower. Remove the rest of the trash that's been following my mother. My rune is dead, and Zasir has taken over as matron of House Mavir. You can only hope she doesn't decide to betray you as she did her mother. I can only hope. How much XP did I get for that? Oh, okay, hold on. I really want that loot right there, by the way. Do not kick me out of this house before I can get that loot. It kicked me out of the house as soon as I clicked on the loot. Well, now I need to do it again. 5,000 XPs and 20,000 golds, though. Not bad. How much is 5,000 XP at this? Oh. It's not a lot. If I had 174, I would have needed 16. Oh, I guess it's like a third of what I needed for the next level. Okay, hold on. Let's do it one more time. And this time, don't try to click on any loot. Maybe if I kill him first before the matron mother dies, I can loot him and then kill her. Oh, we got meta strats here. Meta strats.
Who?
Look how much damage I just did to him. He's already dead. I hit him for 75 and 58 instantly. Oh, as soon as Tabamar dies, the cutscene starts.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
Or maybe Valen quickly killed. You know what? I know this is obnoxious to do this shit again, but I want to see something. I just want to see something, and because I want to see something, I'm going to reload this save one more time. It's not really a big deal. The fight's super easy, so it's not like I want to just see how my companions do. I'm just going to go stealth and watch them and see what they actually do, because I've never actually fought with these companions. I just want to see how they do on their own. I suspect they'll do great. Just gonna watch my companions handle this.
I'll plant a blade in your gut!
What the fuck is Nethira doing? So Nethira's just standing around. Valen is just destroying everyone. He's a badass. He's even better than Dalen was. Why is Nethira not doing anything?
Attack! I say attack!
She just did she just cast Burning Hands? Yeah, she's doing 7 points of damage, 13 points of damage. She can totally wreck with her sneak attacks, and she's fucking casting a level 1 spell, Burning Hands. Okay, stop it. Just, no. Nethira, your goddamn 19th level killing machine. Do not cast Burning Hands and do a 7 and a 13 piece to some guys. What the actual... Oh, dude, Captain Tebamar is no joke. He just hit Valen for 64. Valen's sucking potions. What is she even doing? Did she still somehow manage to be useless? Oh, I'm like, what's going on? Why is the fighting stopped? I see what's going on. Valen's down. They killed him. And the two of us are just too stealthy. They just don't know that we're fucking here. Why the fuck are you not attacking?
I say attack!
So all she's gonna do is wizard shit. Cast. All she's gonna do is spam first level spells. Okay, we need to have a fucking talk about your AI, Nethira. I'm turning off spell casting for her. She's not allowed to cast her own spells. She needs to be dropping those fat sneak attacks on fools. Those fat sneak attacks. Burning Hands of Doom. Fucking Burning Hands. 19th level character. Opening up a fight with level 1 Burning Hands. Come on! Come the fuck on!
Yes, is there something you need?
Yeah, we need to talk about your shit. No magic? My spells were an important part of my strategy in battle. Yeah, I've seen your fucking strategy in battle. It's horrifyingly bad. But if you think it's for the best, then I won't use my magic. That's all for now. Look, if I want you to cast a spell, I'll come in here and get you to do it. I mean, I wish she would cast certain spells on her own. It'd be nice if she'd cast Improves Invisibility and Haste and Stone Skin and stuff on her own. But I can't have her just standing there casting Burning Hands and shit.
I say attack!
Let's try this again.
Who?
This day is your last!
Attack! I say attack!
Let's see what she's doing now. Are you gonna hit someone? Why are you casting magic missile? I just told you not to use magic in combat. Why are you casting magic fucking missile? Are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking serious, Nathira? Okay, we got us another boon here, Nox. We got us another boon.
Of course.
I toggled spell casting. Let's see what that does. She's still casting spells. Let's toggle it again. Let's tell Valen. Finally! Finally she's doing some fucking sneak attacks. Where's his loot? Boona-like. I just did a fist pump in the air. Goodbye, mother. Quickly, secure the tower. Remove the rest of the trash that's been following my mother. The seer turns her attention to you. Well done, Fire Snake. You have my thanks, and the thanks of all House Mavir. My guards will see you are given the payment we had agreed on. I'm just glad I could help. There is still much I must do to secure my position as the new matron. The guards will show you out now. Not a whole lot of celebration there.
Jubilation!
Alright, well, we got some money and some XPs.
What do you want?
The guard gives you a brisk salute. Matron Zasir wishes to express her gratitude for all you've done. She considers you an ally of House Mavir. Can I speak to my ally? That isn't possible. Matron Zasir's position is still unstable. She's worried about assassination attempts. Nobody is allowed in to see her. But I'm on her side. Matron Zasir is grateful for all you've done, but she knows all too well how an ally can be turned into an enemy. She doesn't want to take any chances. I'll be going now. Guard gives you another salute, but otherwise makes no reply. Myrune is dead, and Zasir has taken over as matron of House Mavir. You can only hope she doesn't decide to betray you as she did her mother. Alright. Well, that's potentially bad. I wonder if High Wizard Guthris has anything to say about that. Nothing new there. Seems like there should be a little more reactivity to the fact that I just assassinated the matron mother. And install the new matron mother.
I trust all goes well. Have you any news to report?
Oh, hey.
Have you made any progress in your efforts to weaken the Val'Sharess and her followers?
I hope Josiah sees control of House Mavir. Josiah now controls House Mavir? Then I must assume my rune is dead. Why did you do this, Fire? My rune would have betrayed us to the Val'Sharess. The seer nods reluctantly. Yes, you are probably right. My rune was desperately trying to cling to power. If she had the opportunity to bow before the Val'Sharess and live, she would. Perhaps your actions here will be for the greater good. I just hope that Josiah shows us more loyalty than she showed her own mother. Have you word of anything else? That's all for now. I should go. Long life and blessed be. We're gonna go ahead and rest here. I just hope that Nethira's spellcasting is now permanently off. If we start another fight and she starts casting burning hands and shit, I'm not gonna be amused. What items does she have? None of these things have castable spells, right? Oh, that has a heal once a day. It's pretty great. No, she doesn't have anything with castable spells, so... I was wondering if she was going to get around it. Like, maybe she had a wand of magic missile and she's like, okay, I won't cast any of my spells, but I'll use this wand. Alright, we're good to go. Now it's time to actually venture forth, as they say, and go to that island. Where the fuck are my companions? Oh, thanks for showing up eventually. I'm gonna do a hard save here. And now we're gonna get old Cavalis. Who looks like... Okay, I don't know, he looks weird.
Welcome.
Do you seek passage across the dark river? There is no other who can guide you safely. Those who try have all drowned, and their bones have since been swept away.
I need passage across the river.
Then I alone can take you. No other guide can safely navigate the dark river. Where did you wish to go?
Take me to the island with the strange town. Oh, no further ado, I guess. Boom, here you go. Dark River. Oh, we get a Dark River cutscene. Wow. These graphics, am I right? The fuck is... Oh, those must be bats. There's bats flying up out of the river? I don't even... We've got ourselves an epic cutscene. Boy. Hope they didn't spend too much time working on that.
Nethira, I wonder if I might ask you a personal question.
Nethira regards Valen with a bemused grin.
What's this? All these months I have been with the seer, and you have never once deigned to speak to me. Why now?
I am no longer in command of the Drow forces, nor are we fleeing for our lives.
His gestures about at the area.
And we are, more or less, alone.
I guess me and the fucking boatman don't count. Yeah, Firefrog 600, this is the original. Well, it's the expansion of the original. Hordes of the Underdark. Well, so long as Fire doesn't mind, go ahead and ask whatever you'd like.
I doubt he will. I'd like to know, however, what was it about the seer that convinced you to leave the Drow and join her?
Aethera seems mildly taken aback. That's not an insignificant question. How about you tell me first?
Why I went with her?
He looks away into the distance, thinking back.
I suppose I knew I needed help, and I knew that she would help me.
And that she would do it for no other reason than because I needed it.
Valen's eyes lock with Aethera's for a long moment, and then he looks away, embarrassed.
I'm sorry. My suspicions are foolish.
No, they're not. You've been detective of the seer ever since I arrived, and you should be. I want you to be. I'm glad she has you at her side, except she doesn't now. We took him away. We're gonna come back and she's gonna be dead. You like Baldur's Gate? This game's a lot like it, right? Well, there's a lot of differences between this and Baldur's Gate, but yeah, in a lot of ways it is like Baldur's Gate, yes. He nods slowly.
Only I'm not at her side now, am I?
That's what I just said. Both of them do not look pleased then, but they say nothing further. Alright, we've arrived on some weird island. Is there anything new to talk to my people about?
Yes, is there something you need? I suppose we can spare a few moments away from our quest to speak.
How are you doing? Is anything wrong?
I'm sorry. Do I seem depressed? I suppose I've been thinking about things more than I should, dwelling on my past. I should really keep my mind focused on the business at hand.
I am yours to command.
How are you doing? Is there anything wrong?
My blood. It is sometimes difficult to suppress the demonic urges that well up in my blood. It is nothing for you to be concerned over, however.
Okay, we're good. Kavalis?
Welcome.
Alright, we don't need to talk to anybody now. We can just start exploring this place. Neverwinter Nights the same setting? It is the same setting, yes, Firefrog. It is the exact same setting. It's the Forgotten Realms. It's just a little further north up the coast from Baldur's Gate itself. In fact, I think there might be a reference or two to Baldur's Gate in Neverwinter Nights. Shaori's Fell place. Well, we got some unhappy music here. Sounds like we're about to get our asses kicked. I don't really need to walk around in stealth. Okay, what the fuck is happening right here? Why is her AC suddenly 9 and she's only... What happened to Aethera? The badass Aethera that I had. This is, like, bugged out. There we go. Wait, but she still only has the one attack with Death Slayer. Why is everything so difficult with Nethera? Just getting her to function like she's supposed to. Okay, something's wrong. Because it says she only gets one attack and she's only doing... And all her things are -1. So... Why would that be? Try loading the save. See if it fixes her. You're on book 8 of your Lone Wolf. Sorry of the loss of the towel. Yeah, I know. I'm still grieving over the loss of that towel. All right, she's fixed. All of her stuff is back to normal. Valen, you're okay too, right? Yeah, Valen's a beasto. There's some tracks right here. This area is full of humanoid tracks. It's not a ton of information to go on. Oh, draw word.
Attack!
Everybody stop where you are.
Let no one take this spot! Hold here!
I almost stepped on that trap. Let me just scout for more traps here, carefully. Red sisters, huh? Oh shit, that's a lot of drow. They can't see me though, because my stealth is amazing. They're over there buffing up though, because they were warned that we were coming. I don't see any more traps. God damn. Look at this assemblage. Drow are an evil subrace. This drow wears the robes of the Red Sisters, an elite group of assassins. What is that thing? It's a hellhound? Hellhounds are aggressive, fire-breathing canines brought to the prime material plane from the depths of the abyss to serve their evil masters. Alright, it's really stupid that they're called hellhounds and they're from the abyss, since hell and the abyss are two completely separate and opposite places in the D&D cosmology, but whatever. Sabal. This drow wears the robes. Very difficult. Alright, I'm concerned. Alright, it's time to bring my crew in, let them start working.
I say attack!
Let them start working. I'm gonna go right after Sabal, no bullshit. Ah, the hellhound detected me.
I love that taste! Let's get this over with!
Dude, I'm getting rolled!
Time to get...
Careful! These outsiders can be tricky!
Perish,
Is that hellhound ever gonna die?
Time to get what's coming to you!
Some serious spellcasting is happening, and it is fucking me up. True Seeing, Sunbeam. Got a Healing Circle, Charm Monster, Charm Person, Dominate Person. Alright, let's talk about drinking one of these. Actually, drink one of these. I don't have that many hit points.
Fools and their flesh are often parted! Perish, fool! Time to get... Only the blood of our
Did she just cast Burning Hands again? just cast Burning Hands again. What do I have to do to get you to stop? Where the fuck is Dalen, by the way? Oh, he's over here. Valen, I mean. What the fuck do I have to do, Nethira? To get you to stop casting shitty spells. No, wait. Everybody attack?
Attack! I say attack!
Of course.
Let's get this over with!
Ooh, some key damage. Why can't I?
You are so gonna feel.
She just cast Time Stop. Holy shit, I'm frozen. She's a powerful ass enemy.
I love the taste of elf
Alright,
blood in the
cool.
morning.
Sabal is
Oh,
finally
yes.
down. But wait a minute. I don't think we killed her. I think she just disappeared. Because there's nothing in the log here about killing Sabal. I think she just disappeared. We shall meet again. Oh, Sabal is teleported away. Okay. What is Nethir? Cast magic missile. Casting magic missile. Are you fucking serious right now? Stop casting spells. Dude, I just mowed those two down. There, now she's kicking all kinds of ass.
Taste of elf blood in the morning.
This thing is still alive? Oh, see? She just aced that fucking thing. Nethira, you're such a badass when you just attack. Why would you stand there and cast a bunch of first level spells and be so much less good? And why do I have to tell you every fucking time? Alright, we made it through that pretty well. Did Valen have to use any potions? He used one. Did Nethira have to use any potions? I think she had 10 and 10 here. That was a big battle. Just casually have a... Nethira's kind of a pain in the ass. I have to constantly babysit her. You remember how old Lone Wolf was by the end of the series? No, I don't remember. Should have gone back and killed them once he became a Grand Master. At that point, numbers don't mean much, and you could probably kill thousands upon thousands if you had to. Yeah. Where did demons and devils live again? Well, devils live in the 9 hells. Demons live in the abyss. Isn't Time Stop a 9th level spell for most magic users? Yeah, it is. It's a 9th level wizard spell. Why can't I move? Are these two really standing in my way? Is that what's happening here? Potion of antidote. All kinds of potions. I think we came out of this with more potions than we started with. That's good. The Drow camp. That's where we came from. Now we're here. Now we're going this way.
Sarn, walk carefully. Footsteps echo here. They can alert others to our presence.
Who the fuck is Sarn? The Avariel are an elusive subrace of winged elves, normally not seen outside the high mountain peaks they call home. Alright. So there are legitimately a bunch of Avariel here. Although their wings are invisible. Because Neverwinter Nights is jank as fuck. After 9th level spells are the epic spells, which many GMs ignore as they're quite OP. I always wondered what a 9th level giantification spell would be like. Oh, that would be cool. Something like Enlarged Person, but a 9th level version. Make you like the size of a titan. 2 winged elves approach you. They move as if in a slight daze, and you notice their wings are mottled and ragged, likely the result of too much time spent beneath the cold, dark earth. The male nods in greeting, his wings rustling slightly. Welcome to Sheori Fell, stranger. I am Ska, and this is Nairo. Despite his pleasant words, there is no joy in his voice. The female chimes in, her own voice echoing the sorrow etched on her face. You're welcome here, stranger. I'm sure you'll find our town quite beautiful, despite its troubles. Troubles? Do you mean the drow? Ska laughs, though it is a grim and desperate sound. The drow are not the cause of our troubles. Not directly. In truth, we are quite fond of our dark cousins. This is strange. We drow are rarely welcomed by our cousins from the surface. I would have expected a much more hostile reaction. Nairo shakes her head. Oh no, quite the contrary. We have welcomed the other drow here, just as we welcome you. You're all free to explore our beautiful town. What are winged elves doing in the Underdark? Ska gets a strange expression on his face, as if your words are stirring up thoughts and memories he can't quite grasp. He shakes his head, dispelling the strange stupor. Once we lived high in the mountains, soaring among the clouds and the gleaming spires of our glorious city. But now we live here, underground. Cold, damp, dark. Far better, don't you think? Only a fool wants to fly free and touch the sky. It's obvious from his words that on some level he believes what he's saying. But it's also clear that something is very wrong here. Insight check passed. Are you prisoners here? Nairo's brow furrows in confusion. What an odd thing to say. Those drow asked us the same question when they first arrived. No, we are here because our queen brought us here. Tell me about those drow you mentioned. I can't tell you much. They said they were looking for something. Some type of artifact, I think. Isn't that strange? I can't even remember what they were looking for. How very odd. No matter, I suppose. In any case, I told them they should go speak to Queen Sheori about it. If you want to know what they were after, you should go speak with her as well. It's kind of strange that you can't remember what they were looking for, don't you think? We're in a town of mind-controlled elves, dominated. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like to me, Firefrog. Hey, Ares, we're all Kylord's male. Well, in the original Lone Wolf books, I don't think there are any female Kylords mentioned. But in the extended lore that they made with Joe Deaver for like the role-playing games and stuff, then there were female Kylords. So supposedly there were, even though none ever were mentioned in the books, the original books.
These elves must be under some type of enchantment, Valen whispers in your ear. It might be dangerous to push them.
Maybe if I concentrate, I can remember.
A spasm of pain flashes across the elf's features to be replaced by the familiar dazed expression.
No, I'm sorry. Maybe Queen Shorter can help you.
Where can I find your queen? I don't know about Grandmasters or Magna Chi. I don't really know too much about the extended Lone Wolf lore. Where can I find your queen?
Queen Shorter once dwelt in the castle, but she's since abandoned it. Now she lives in a secluded cave to the east of here. You can get there by going past the library.
Why did she leave the palace?
I don't know. She just wanted to be alone, I guess. It's too bad. If she had stayed, maybe the Driders wouldn't have moved in.
Did you just say Driders?
Yes, Driders. Those hideous, horrible monsters that are half drow, half spider. The creatures stalk the streets, looking for elves to feed on. They tend to stay near the palace, though they sometimes venture out in search of food. More than a few of my friends have been devoured by them.
That's horrible. Why do you stay here?
Oh, we can never leave Sherry Fell. The very notion is... Well, it just cannot be. It's like I told those drow who came through. We have to stay here in our city.
I want to ask you something else.
I'll do my best to answer your questions. Though as I told the drow, you'd probably have more luck speaking with Queen Sherry.
How did you come to be down here?
Queen Sherry brought us here, of course. Our city was built among the lost peaks of the high forest, but our queen knew we'd be better off down here.
Better off? How?
Well, just look around. We no longer have to fly through the crowds. We no longer have the bright sun shining down on us. We no longer have to use our wings. I admit I don't know much about my cousins from the surface, especially the winged elves. But I don't understand why your queen would bring you here of all places. Here we're surrounded on all sides by darkness and stone. We're hidden. We're safe. The Driders invest in the city are a small price to pay for all this.
Tell me about your town.
The town is small but functional. Queen Shorty only brought the most important buildings down here with us. The temple, the wizard's tower, the library, and of course the castle. It isn't much, but we can't really ask for anything more. Our town is quite beautiful as it is. If it weren't for the Driders, Shirori Fell would be an absolute paradise.
What kind of character are you playing? I'm playing a human. This is based on 3.5 edition, so the multi-classing is like 3.5. I'm playing a human, 14th level rogue, 1st level shadow dancer, 4th level weapon master. And I'm chaotic good. I fight with a great sword, and I have hide in plain sight, so I sneak around. I'm really sneaky, and then I can just murder people with sneak attacks out of stealth with my great sword. And I have the only 2 companions that I'm allowed to have at this point in the game. My companions are Valen's Shadow Breath, a tiefling fighter weapon master. He's basically a high damage tank kind of guy. And Nethira, who's a drow wizard rogue assassin. And she's sometimes good and sometimes really useless. And I'm in the Underdark. Wouldn't you rather live up in the mountains? The elf's voice drops to a longing whisper.
The mountains, the clouds, the open sky.
Then, with a shake of her head, the moment is lost.
Why would we want to live in the mountains? We have everything we need here beneath the earth. It's like I told those drow. Our town is fine just the way it is, even with the Driders.
I want to know more about this town.
Well, there isn't much more I could tell you other than to give you directions to the various buildings. Queen Shorter could tell you more, I'm sure.
Tell me where to find the temple.
The temple is to the west. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
What about the library?
The library to the east. There aren't many buildings around there. You really can't miss it.
What about the Wizard's Tower?
Just head north. You'll run right into it.
And the castle?
The castle's located in the northeast corner of the town. But be careful if you go there. Ever since the Queen left the throne room, the place has been overrun by Driders.
Where can I find your queen? Get there by going past the library. I'm looking for allies against the Val'Sharess.
The Val'Sharess? Yes, the Drow who came through here recently mentioned her as well. Though they wanted us to join the Val'Sharess.
I have no idea what's dominating their minds. Probably this powerful artifact thing that they're talking about being here. Maybe it like somehow sucked their town down here into the Underdark and it's controlling them, or I don't know. What actually could dominate this mini minds? It could be an artifact, like the Crystal Shard. That was an artifact in the Forgotten Realms that was able to summon tons of monsters to come serve it by sending out like telepathic control to other minds over a great distance.
I tell you what I told them. Only Queen Sherry decides our alliances. If you want our help, you'll have to go speak with her.
I should be going now.
Very well. Please enjoy your stay in Sherryfell. And if you run into those nice drow who were here before, tell them I hope they find whatever it was they were looking for.
Avario trapped beneath the earth. After being attacked by a party of drow, you've stumbled across several Avariel, winged elves. Obviously, there is something strange going on here, for the Avariel are known for their dislike of dark, confined spaces. The mystery likely has something to do with Avariel Queen, who now lives in a cave in the southeast section of town.
Greetings to you.
I never see the sun down here. That's okay. I prefer the dark anyway.
Well met.
The winged elf greets you with an unnatural, dazed smile. Obviously, all is not right here. Welcome back. Is there something you need? Are you okay? Did something happen to you? The elf seems to consider your questions, searching long-lost memories only to come up empty. I'm fine. Just fine. Why wouldn't I be? Now, what can I do for you? I want to ask you some questions. I'll do my best to answer your questions, though, as I've told the drow, you'll probably have more luck speaking with Queen Shari. Where can I find your queen? Alright, I think he's giving me the same exact... Yeah, he's giving me the exact same dialogue as her. Okay. Well, this place is word. So from here...
Greetings to you. Greetings to you.
Careful if you go up around the palace, the Driders are always hungry. I wonder if she abandoned the castle because she knew the Driders were coming. So there's all these winged elves. It would either have to be an artifact, a large group of something like mind flayers, or a really high-level magic user who specializes in dominating. Yeah, it could be something like that. I think it's an artifact, though, because...
Do you have a moment? There is something I wish to tell you.
Yes, Nathira?
They say this town appeared on the island from out of nowhere. Obviously, there is powerful magic at work here. Magic the Val'Sharess might want to use for herself.
Damn, number 2 is kind of a dick answer. Not if we find it first.
Precisely what I was thinking. Let's go.
Really? That's it? That's the whole conversation you wanted to have. Alright.
Greetings to you.
Winged elves.
Greetings to you.
Alright, so we've got ourselves a merchant here. An alleged merchant. Oh, I'm kind of hurt.
Alright, cool.
Well met.
This man frowns as you approach. What's this? Another customer? He sighs. I hate dealing with customers, but I guess it's the only way I'll get rid of all my inventory. Who are you? I'm Gilton. I'm the shopkeeper for this town. Everybody who wants something comes and talks to me about it. I don't like your attitude. Time to die. Attack the merchant. What the fuck? I want to ask you some questions. Questions? I'm a merchant, not visitor information. Go talk to them folks down south of here if you've got questions. They don't mind yapping away with folks like you. But I do. What kind of talk might drive away customers? Good. Nothing a merchant hates more than customers. This is not a... Oh, this is like an opposite day kind of thing, right? The Averia normally like the open sky and being up high and free, and now they're down here being forced to like being in the tight, enclosed, dark space of the Underdark. This guy's a merchant, and now he hates having customers. So maybe all of their shit is like reversed from whatever they would normally want. Nothing a merchant hates more than customers. Always bothering us, wanting to see our inventory. I know it's the only way I'll get rid of my inventory, but it's a real pain. You aren't much of a businessman, are you? Hey, don't tell me how to run my shop. I've managed to bring myself to the brink of abject poverty, and I did it without your help. So mind your own business. Yeah, it is an opposite thing. You're glad you're poor? Of course! Why else do you think I went into business? Things were tough for a while, profits and wealth. But ever since we moved to town down here, things have been much better. His face gets a strange expression on it, as if his own words don't quite ring true in his ears. Then, with a start, his face clears. I'll be out of business soon if everything goes as planned. But I want to ask you some questions. Let me see what you have for sale. What? You think I have my inventory just sitting nearby to show potential customers? Why would I do that? No. My inventory is scattered all over the place. Better that way. It was a real pain for a while back when I still had a lot of stock. But I've managed to get rid of just about everything. Now my inventory is almost gone. Just the way I like things. In fact, the only thing I have left is a single piece of a broken mirror. It isn't worth much. Hardly anything at all, to be honest. That's why it's so hard to get rid of it. There's a new side quest. You've run into a strange merchant who seems intent on getting rid of all his inventory, but only if he can do it without reaping any profits. His only remaining piece of value is a shard of a broken mirror. He'll only give it up if he's given something even less valuable in exchange. Nice. Well, I've got something for you, sir. It's a white flake. Here you go. I want to make a deal for your mirror shard. He shakes his head in disgust. Another customer, another sale. Oh, why do I put up with all this? I can't wait until all my inventory is gone. Okay, here's the deal. You give me something worth less than a piece of broken glass, and I'll give you the mirror shard. Well, at least I'll tell you where it is. I don't keep my inventory on me. You want something worth less than the shard? Of course! Trading down! That's how the game is played! You give me something worth even less than the broken mirror, and I'll tell you where to find the mirror. What's worth less than a piece of broken glass? Therein lies the problem. Hardly anything is worth less than a bit of broken glass. A rusty cup? Nope, it can hold water or wine.
A handful of dirt? Nope, it can be used to grow a plant. It isn't easy to find something worth less than a piece of broken glass. Maybe something damaged or destroyed, like a burned piece of paper. Alright, never mind. Good. Goodbye. The man goes back to what he was doing before, which apparently was nothing. Alright, so I gotta find a super useless thing.
Well met.
Man, if only I was playing Kingdoms of Amalur, where you get super useless things constantly. Alright, so I can go that way to the library. Or I can go... Nothing over here, right? No, I've already been over there. What's this? Just a random crystal. I can't do anything with it. More winged elves. Something's up with these crystals. Maybe these crystals are part of what's controlling their mind. But it doesn't even count as an object. I can't interact with it, I can't attack it, nothing. Some tracks here. The area is full of humanoid tracks. Oh shit! Ambush! Oh, Sabal again. How do I get to her? Alright, here's how this is gonna go down. Everybody, follow.
Step behind me. Follow, my friend. Step behind me.
Get what's coming
Follow, my friend. Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
Of course.
Oh, and they just came to the top of... How the fuck do I get to them? I don't even have any ranged attacks with this character. Let's see if we can get them to follow us. Leave their fucking little cliffs and come over this way. Yeah, look, some of them are starting to follow us already.
Attack! I say attack!
See you cut asunder!
Are you fucking serious, Nithira? You're casting Ray of Frost? It's a fucking cantrip! Look at what you can do! You can fucking annihilate people with your awesome weapons, and you're casting Ray of fucking Frost? Ah, damn it, Nithira.
Of course.
You are even boonier than Boone. Hashtag boonier than Boone.
Into the flames we leap!
You breathe your last!
You cannot win this fight!
Those ones are still...
Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
Did she do anything useful after I turned off her magic? Yes, she finally started hitting people. I just got poisoned.
I love the taste of error. elf blood in the morning. Oh, yes!
Alright, you know who didn't follow? Sabal. I'm taking constitution damage because I'm poisoned. I think I can cure that with one of these. I'm no longer poisoned, I just have the con damage. Now I don't know what to do about that because we can't fix that. Actually, I think I have a lesser restoration thing or two. I have a lesser restoration scroll that I can use for some reason, I think. I think that worked. No more con damage. Alright, good. Every fight I have to toggle off for fucking... Hold on.
Yes, is there something you need?
Yeah, no, even it is off in dialogue, and she still keeps doing it. Still keeps doing it. All these people got killed? They killed them? They killed the merchant? Oh no. That is not good. They killed them. I don't like that. I don't want that to be what happened. But it just quick saved. Oh, here these fuckers are.
I will overcome!
I think Sabal left again. Oh, there she is.
You breathe your last!
Back to... I love that
She
taste
is
of
fucking
elf blood
hard
in the
to
morning.
hit.
Perish, fool!
Into the flames we leap!
How come I can never hit her? I guess because she just has insane ass armor class. Right? There's not like a mischance thing happening here, right? No, she just has ludicrous armor class.
Perish, fool!
Time stop again. Ah, she teleported out. Alright, I officially hate this person.
I love the taste of elf blood in the morning. Oh,
Yes! Boonier than Boone. Alright, I need to reload though, is what needs to happen. Fuck. It's okay. This was almost all dialogue, so I can just skip through it really fast, and basically we lost no real progress. Very little. Alright, good night, Nox. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out, chatting with me. We'll see you next time.
Welcome.
Wait, this is a different conversation than last time. Malin, may I ask you something?
I suppose. What is it you wish to know?
I know you are as devoted to the seer as I am. I know you believe in her cause and the cause of Illustre. But despite this, you don't believe in the seer's visions. Why not? The tiefling looks uncomfortable and rubs his hand against the powerful muscles of his neck.
I am part demon. Maybe this gives me more perspective on the whole idea of divine prophecies. Far too often I've seen mortals misled by beings of the outer planes. I've seen them manipulated by these so-called visions, allowing themselves to be directed like pieces on a game board.
So you think Illustre's vision was meant to mislead the seer?
No, not exactly. But I think the seer's visions may not necessarily have come from Illustre. Or maybe Illustre herself was being misled. The gods are not infallible, you know.
Yet you follow the seer anyway.
As you said before, I believe in the seer and what she and Illustre stand for. I've seen too many lost souls redeemed not to believe. Like you. Like me. Does my honesty bother you, Nethira? Would you be more comfortable if I believed in the seer's prophecy like you?
The drow shakes her head. No, I guess it doesn't really matter why you follow the seer. The important thing is that you're on our side. And after seeing you in battle, I'm glad. Me too. He is a can of whoop-ass.
Of course. Of course.
Oh shit, we have to fight the original fight against Sabal and everybody again. I forgot.
Welcome.
I am yours to command.
I miss the plains, to tell the truth.
I miss the city of Sigil. It has been too long since I walked its crooked streets. So they don't always say the same thing.
Yes, is there something you need? I suppose we can spare a few moments away.
That's what she said before. Alright, so we come over here. Tracks.
Let no one take this spot!
Very well.
Hold here!
Maybe if I kill this guy first, he won't be able to run back and warn them, and they won't be as prepared for the battle. Yeah, that worked.
Step behind me! Follow, my friend! Let no one take this spot.
Very
Hold
well.
here.
Now I'm gonna see if I can just jump Sabal with ultimate stealth. Although last time that fucking hellhound saw me, it sees me already. Nobody else seems to, though. Alright, in that case, I have a new plan. I'm gonna take the hellhound out for a walk. And we're gonna fucking murder it. Way out here away from everybody.
Back to wherever.
Time for you to die.
Down 11 hit points. That's fine. Now, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna try to jump Sabal, and then I'm gonna call my companions in.
I will overcome.
Attack!
I say attack!
I'm getting poisoned as fuck. She's already fucking around. Oh, she's already almost dead. See, so it made a huge difference. Attacking her out the gate without giving her a chance to buff up first. It made a huge difference in her kill ability. And now she's gonna do her teleport away thing. Or not. Oh, she healed herself. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Did she just pour it out? Yeah, she has. She did. Now the next question is Nethira... Nethira is actually death attacking people. Great. Life is good right now. Alright, let's just start murdering.
You are...
I love the taste of elf blood in the morning. Join the
What the fuck is Valen doing? Why are you not attacking?
Into the flames we leap!
No! No magic missile! I wonder if giving the attack command somehow turns her magic back on. Because... Oh, dude, I got some con damage here. I need to use this thing on myself. I don't think they have anything wrong with them. No, they're good. Yeah, so me sneaking in ahead of time and alpha striking on their leader is a great strategy for these kind of more difficult fights.
you sure you're going the right way? Have we not been here before?
Shut up, Valen. Going through this really fast because I've already been through this. Alright, then he says the same shit.
Well met.
Then we come over here. All these people are just chilling. Come up here. We meet the merchant.
Well met.
Alright, so we got the quests updated. Now I don't know how I'm supposed to get. But let's try not to get people killed this time.
Watch my... Let no one take this spot! Hold here!
Very well.
I can see the drow up there now. Not activated. See the weird crystals, I can see the large groups of humanoids. Yeah, I see them all up there. Now they all just popped as an encounter, but they don't seem to actually see me because none of them are attacking me. Except for this one red sister rogue, apparently.
I will overcome!
Oh my god! Elder Water Elementals just insta-killed me. I forgot, they have this like drown ability where they go into your lungs and cause you to insta-die. Fortitude save. DC 20 or insta-die. Oh, that elemental is a punk. Insta killed me. Wow.
Let no one take this spot!
Very well.
Let no one take this spot! Hold here!
that one Red Sister rogue who's like master of puppets up in here. Look, I'm gonna take you on a little walk here. And then I'm gonna wreck you. Alright, so once again I can jump Sabal up here. And I can have my crew come in. As soon as I attack, I'm gonna have them come in.
Attack! I say attack!
No, no spell casting.
Of course. Of course.
Oh god, here comes the death elemental.
Let's get this.
Walk away.
She's still... Oh no, she's not. Where is Nethira? I wonder what she's doing.
Only I will walk away.
Here goes the time stop.
Your life is forfeit!
Alright, she's poured it out.
I love the taste of elf blood in the morning. Oh,
Okay,
yes.
What's Nethira doing all this time? I've like totally got a babysitter. She was casting spells and then she stopped doing anything. So I don't know.
You shall fall!
I'll see you cut asunder.
Your life is forfeit!
Get this over with.
Alright, my team did okay that time. Did she actually manage to sneak attack anyone? Why is Nethira so fucking useless? Okay, she did hit... She actually did attack a couple of times. But Valen was in here just dropping motherfuckers like they were hot potatoes. I was dropping motherfuckers like they was hot potatoes. Nethira basically did nothing. She is incredibly disappointing. On paper, she looks amazing. Like, if I could play this character as my character, I could wreck with her. But, ugh. And everybody's still alive, right? The Winged Elf Merchant's still alive. Alright, good. I wonder if there's Myconids in this. I can't remember. I don't remember anything about this game, really. Wait, who's attacking us now? Oh, Drider. Driders are bloodthirsty creatures that lurk in the depths of the earth, seeking warm-blooded prey of any kind. Alright, well, we can lurk in the depths of the earth. He's just getting his ass kicked. What the fuck was that sound?
Into the flames we leap! Attack! I will overcome!
I guess they don't make driders like they used to, right? Man, this driders got worked. Actually worked. And the fact that I killed all these drow and like none of them had any fucking loot on them is a little bit disappointing. This is apparently the castle. I don't think there's anything to loot up here. But I'm gonna find out. What is wrong with Phelan? He can't possibly be overburdened or anything. No, not even close. Does he have anything wrong with him? No. Does she have anything wrong with her? No. Do I have anything wrong with me? Movement speed is decreased, but that's because I'm in detect mode. Alright, let's see what's this way.
They say that a last-born and sickle will place her heart in a box. The key, don't you see? It comes with a fee.
The fuck is this stupid song you're singing? Apparently he thinks he's the bard of the party now. Hey, there's a guy with a name over here. This winged elf wears the robes of a wizard. Alright, I think this would be a good place to call it for the night. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. There's the wizard tower. Okay. So, I'm gonna go to main menu. Watching on YouTube, this episode is now at an end. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark.